Today in the wood yard, we've got more wood orders, so we're gonna fill up the trailer right now. So today it is a dark, dank, dreary, depressing day. It's a real heavy cloud cover, and it's just like almost like dusk already. And it's kind of towards the end of the day, but it's getting darker way earlier than it should for some reason. We're not supposed to have any snow, but it's just really dark out. And it's cold. It's like single digits today. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to this pile that is right there, this pile, and I'm going to start chucking wood in because this order is for a full cord of mixed stuff. The guy said it's for indoor. He said it doesn't have to be oak, doesn't have to be cherry, doesn't have to be hickory. He said whatever you got that's not pine. So I'm going to throw a bunch of everything in because I got everything. So we're going to fill her up right now. I have created once again. It is a full cord of mixed hardwood. There's about a third of a cord of ash that I threw in at the end. The rest of it was a lot of maple. There was some box elder. What else did I see in there? I saw a couple of chunks of cherry. Saw a little bit of birch. So a little bit of everything. There's even some buckthorn in there. But it just loaded and it got dark on me. So this load is not going to be delivered until tomorrow. But the first delivery I have tomorrow is for a single face cord, third of a cord of oak, and I got this one loaded just so I wouldn't have to do it tomorrow. I'm going to park this now, and then I've got some other work to do, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to load up the oak and deliver that, but you'll see that next. It is now the next day, and it's, I don't know, 9 o'clock in the morning or so. It's a very cold day today. It's single digit temperature, so close to zero. I don't know what it is. All I know is it's cold and it's windy, which is the bad part. I don't mind cold, but that wind, just goes right through you. And it's supposed to get really windy, like 20-30 mile an hour winds later today and tomorrow, I guess. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up this row of oak right in here, this face cord, third of a cord, and looks like it's missing a little bit, so I have to take some from the next one too. And I'm going to fill the truck up. It's right here. And we're going to go deliver that, and I have to stack it for this guy. He's got back problems, so he pays me to stack it, which is great. I can back right up to the racks. I'm going to do that. And then the load you saw me loading yesterday that's over there, if you can see it over there in the trailer, I'm going to go deliver that after this one. And I don't know if I got any other deliveries or not. I haven't had any calls yet. So if I get some, we'll go deliver them. But then after that, then I'm going to go cut wood, I think. I don't know. Or split something. We'll see. So anyway, there it is. We're going to load it up right now. There it is. It's in a third of a cord, face cord, whatever you want to call it. It's in there. Now I'm going to go down the road and we're going to go deliver it and stack it and collect a Benjamin or something like that. So here we go. I'm just leaving my delivery that I just did, and so you saw that I unloaded and stacked it by myself. The guy that orders the wood from me has a bad back, and usually I do most of the stacking, but wasn't there today. It was just his wife, and she said if you stack it, she says I'll give you a big tip. So I was like, okay, which I knew I was gonna stack anyway. But every time I go, even if he helps, he always gives me like an extra 10 bucks. So the wood that I just delivered was $110 for the face cord, a third of a cord of oak. And then I always charge $20 to stack it. So she asked how much was it? I said $130. She said, okay, I'll be right back. And she went and got the money. And she says, how does 150 sound? I said, well, that sounds great to me. I said, thank you very much. So customer service is big. So if people want it stacked, stack it. Charge them a little. But when I stack it for a lot of these people, these are the people that physically either can't or don't want to stack it. And if you can get right to the rack like that, it's not that hard. It doesn't take that much extra time, and they really appreciate it. So that was a $150 third of a cord of wood, and I'm 4 miles from my business. So those little orders like that are good, and they order. Well, I bet I've been there 3 times already this year, and it's like once a month in the wintertime. She said they have fires almost every night. So, but they never want more than a face cord, a third of a cord. That's a lot of people. They think that's a lot of wood as far as taking up space. It's not a real big house or a big garage, so I can see their point. So anyway, don't be afraid to sell, small quantities of wood like that. And customer service is really big. The whole time we were there, while I was unloading, she stood and watched, and we just talked about work and my business and her business, because they have a family business. So we just talked about that the whole time. And while you're chatting with people, that's how you build a relationship and get to know them really well, and they get to know you and trust you. And I just keep asking them questions the whole time and get them to talk a lot. And that's how you get to know them, find out what they like, don't like, what they're interested in. And when you pay attention to people, they appreciate it, because most people don't pay attention to other people. So there's my little customer service tip of the day. Back to the woodyard. I am back in the woodyard. I just hooked up the trailer, and I'm ready to take this load that I loaded yesterday. You saw that. Well, it was today for you, but yesterday for me. So there it is. I'm going to go down the road, and we're going to go deliver this load now. So there it is. Another thing of beauty.
What's this for?
I have a YouTube channel. Record all my dumps.
Nice. I like it. I know. I just say too sorry. I know.
I am back in the woodyard from the last delivery I just did, and I backed up the trailer and disconnected it here because my day of delivery is done. And the battery, I noticed when I did the last dump, was getting a little bit slow, and I've only done maybe 3 or 4 dumps since I charged it, but it's single digits out. I think it might be 10 degrees right now. When it's cold, I will get anywhere from 6 to 8 dumps before I notice it's starting to slow way down. At 10, it's like barely moving. In the warm weather, I can get a dozen to 16 dumps sometimes, depending on how big the loads are and how warm it is. But cold weather really affects it. So I try to keep it charged fairly often. So if I know I'm not going to be doing deliveries anymore in a day or even the next day, I'll throw the charger on. It's right here. I just put it on and let it go. Now, some of you made comments that I should get a trickle charger for the truck. Yeah, it'd be nice. Don't have it yet. My trailer does not have a charging setup inside of it. You have to actually charge the battery, so there's no way to charge it. Well, there's a way. I could just get it done, but I just haven't. I don't have everything done. I don't get it all done. So I just charge it once in a while, and that's what I got to do. So the trailer is empty, and I have work I have to go do inside now, which is okay because it's cold out today. Tomorrow it's supposed to be cold also, but I am going to go work on the oak back there that I left yesterday. Yeah, that I was working out there. So I'm going to work outside and be cold tomorrow. That's what I decided. I got work to do inside today. So that's it for today, folks. You know what to do. Hit the buttons, hit the like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Between now and tomorrow, when you come back, because you're going to, get outside and get cutting. Good night, Irene.